Hey there, Childcare Boss. This is your coach, Dr. Andrea Dickerson here, founder of IOwnADaycare.com, where we connect childcare business owners with proven management solutions. For today's proven management solution, I want to help childcare business owners with their hiring processes and hiring systems. If you're looking for ways to improve the outcome of your directors doing what they're supposed to do in your hiring process, then give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, stay tuned, and I'll be right back. These new AI job resumes, they got these people looking like they so good. But let me help childcare owners find out the truth about these new resumes. AI ain't got nothing on the truth. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for standing along with me. I'm so excited about today's training. If you've been looking for ways to improve your workflow, implement growth systems, then I want to see you at my all-new online virtual conference titled Jumpstart My Childcare Success. You can grab your virtual ticket by heading to www.jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com, and let's discover how to become the change maker and implement these growth systems in your business today. Well, okay, let's dive right in. So many childcare owners who own multiple locations have a misconception that it is the director's responsibility to hire new people. I've seen it. It may not be you, but I've seen it happen. Where those of you who own the childcare business, but you have other businesses that you run, you look to your center directors to do everything. And this is where you are clearly mistaken. This is why you don't have the results that you really want, because you're an absent owner and you work through your directors. But you're making mistakes because you're thinking this is the director's role. This is what typically happens in childcare. When you have directors, you're hiring them to manage your expectations and systems. Now, if your expectations are off and you're thinking it's their role and responsibility to be recruiting, then this is where today's training is going to help you. Recruiting has its own set of processes and systems. And in today's economy, recruiting must be automated as much as possible. If you've never heard of the term sales pipe, if you've never heard of the term automation, if you've never heard of the term funnel, then this is your missing piece. And I would admonish you to grab your tickets to jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com because you need to learn that information. You need to learn that information in order for you to build the team that you truly desire to really run your business. I know that you're making great money. I know that you are successful in your own right, but maybe you are experiencing some internal discomfort and some internal turmoil because you're constantly repeating yourself to your directors. Your directors aren't doing what they should be doing, especially what you think they should be doing. And after you've encouraged them, and after you've celebrated them, and after you talk, they still haven't changed their behavior. Well, again, that's your responsibility. The reason being is because recruiting requires for you as the CEO to have automation set up in the back office. It's designed to encourage interested candidates to enter into your pipeline. When they enter into your pipeline, there should be automation steps that set up to lead them to your director. Yes, your role as a CEO is to have the proper system set up that will lead candidates to calling your centers, walking into your centers, inquiring about becoming a part of your organization. If your processes does not include automation to get these new hires to your directors, then you, my CEO and childcare boss that's watching me today, you are the problem. It's your lack of wisdom, your lack of understanding, and your lack of knowledge that is causing your business to experience unforeseen circumstances when it comes to keeping people employed in your organization. So now you have to go through a 4-step process. This 4-step process will cause you to plan out what you would like for a candidate to do when they say yes, and what you would like for a candidate to do or be offered when they say no. Once you go through this process of planning through step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, it is now time for you to train your team. You're going to train your team by either having a Zoom meeting or asking them to come to your corporate office. Once you move to that level, what you'll do is have them come in, especially quarterly, and then they will learn from you how to get beyond the workflow of a yes and a no. Now you are empowering your team to be able to execute your hiring systems. Now, there's so much more to this process. Of course, you already know that. There are 9 steps to really completing a candidate to go from interest to a leader in your program. But if you haven't thought those 9 steps out, then join me at the virtual conference, jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com, where you can learn in the comfort of your home, and I can encourage you, instruct you, and give you the workflows, the documents, the workbook, so that you can implement these in your systems. Now, I want to say thank you so much for tuning into this video. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to click like, and leave your comments below. I want to make sure that I'm giving you the information that will empower you to succeed. And as always, remember, if you manage the childcare business that you love, you will love the childcare business that you manage. Bye, you guys. Making hiring mistakes is something that I know about all too well. Here are the 3 top mistakes I made, and I want you to avoid them. Mistake number 1, using Google to create my job descriptions. When an individual came in to find out more about the position and what I wanted done, I was only explaining what Google said. But now that I know better, I improve my job descriptions to include the task I want done in my program. All right, and then mistake number 2. I invested in companies like Indeed, ZipRecruiter, etc. By investing that type of money, I didn't understand that I was investing for leads. So without having a nurturing campaign, I just squandered my wealth. Now I think differently. Now having a nurturing campaign helps me to retain more qualified individuals in my pipeline. And then mistake number 3. When I began to scale and I wasn't the direct person for the interview or when someone came in or called to determine if we were hiring, I lacked having a scorecard. Now with the scorecard, I'm able to delegate and scale. This scorecard was a game changer for my team to be able to act and execute the vision on my behalf. Well, all right, those are my top 3 mistakes that I made during hiring. If you're making some of those mistakes, be sure to join me at our virtual conference, www.jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com, and discover how to lead and grow your company from the comfort of your own home. I look forward to seeing you then.